So welcome back to the Beyond Beans and Weenies kitchen. I'm Sue Hansen.
And I'm Janet Rowland, and today we're making beef taquitos.
Oh boy.
Everybody loves them, but we usually buy ours in the box frozen in
paso
the freezer. So this is really easy. We've already started with about a pound of hamburger that Sue already browned with a little bit of onion, so we're going to dump that into the bowl. We're going to add a half a cup of salsa, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and a teaspoon of garlic.
Could you be faster?
That's it.
Did you guys get that? Garlic.
2 teaspoons chili powder, a teaspoon of the garlic. We added a half a cup of the salsa, and we're just mixing that all together.
And you know me, a little more. Okay.
And now it calls for actually putting this, because I'm always looking for recipes. This one actually came from that great magazine I showed you guys last week.
Right.
What was it? It was the Disney one, Family Fun Time. I'll put the link up so you'll know.
You really subscribe to it because it's a cheap subscription too. When you subscribe to magazines, they're practically free.
It is, and you can buy it in the grocery store, any of your bookstores, and it's really great. So I went ahead and added the cheese to the mixture instead of topping it with it.
Why'd you do that?
Just because it's easier. It's one less step, right?
Okay, so we've already, now you're in the midst of, you're doing the homework with your kids. Oh, it's summertime. Well, let's pretend like you're not. It's not summertime, but
I actually have a fun job for the kids, but first I'll show you how we do this. Now I found some really thin tortillas.
These are really good.
I like these thin ones because you want to roll the taquito up really tight. Okay. And so you're going to put a 1/4 cup in each tortilla, roll it up really tight, put it seam side down on the baking dish.
Is this going to be like that? Okay, so a 1/4 cup, which is about, I guess that's about a 1/4 cup, and Janet says to do them very, very tightly.
Well, because taquitos are supposed to be small.
And you know, don't traditional ones like in a Mexican restaurant, they're fried, and we're baking these, so it's going to be healthier.
That's right. So see how easy that rolls? It's so thin. We're going to put it on the cookie sheet. So I'm going to roll a couple more while Sue gets to do the part of the kids. So I've just taken 2 avocados and cut them up in 4 sections and put them in a baggie, and so the kids can just...
So I'm a kid right now, and that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, it's fun. And then we're just add, what do you usually put in your guacamole? Salsa?
I like salt and peppers. Put salsa.
Well, I actually buy mine. I've never made it before.
You know what? I love avocados, and you can put anything in it, really. I mean, you can make it real simple and just do avocado with some lime juice. I add a little tequila sometimes when there's no kids around.
Really? You put tequila in it, huh?
Yeah, and then you go tequila. And you can put onions and little salsa. Avocado is so good, you hardly have to do anything to it.
That's great. So then we would just add. We're going to bake that at 400 degrees just until they turn brown. Okay. And then we're going to serve it with some of the guacamole, some of the sour cream, some of the cheese, and table talk for today.
You know what? Because I know how much you like sports. You know, the difference between us is that I like to do outdoor things and athletic things and stuff like that. But I thought maybe, well, we'll get to that later. That's like a whole nother show. That's a soap opera.
With a therapist.
I was wondering if you did think of a sport that you want to be proficient at, what would that be? I mean, what, and why?
Okay, well, you answer it first while I think about it.
Well, you know, I'm proficient at most sports.
Lord.
I'm kidding, totally.
It's always a competition.
I guess I am very competitive. I guess what I would like to, I'd like to be a trail runner, running up, you know, trails and stuff like that. The cast thing got in the way a little bit, but I've always wanted to be a runner, but you know, I learned this thing, it's really important, you actually have to run.
Which is not always
somewhere along the line, yeah, you got to learn to run. This is looking great. Now, what do I do with how do I get that out of there?
Then you just would add in your salsa, your lemon juice, whatever, and then you could just cut the corner and then squeeze it out like that.
You could make like little, you could do it on there.
Yes.
So what is it?
Sports, you know,
I don't think you're going to get out of this.
I'm just not competitive.
Are you guys liking this?
Myself.
Your kids, in fact, they're going to probably...
I want to have too much before it's even cooked. Can we eat it just then?
Sure, let's have a snack.
I wonder what it tastes like.
So you know, my grandkid, I was asking for his help making some pizza dough. It's that stuff that comes in the packages. It's really cool. Anyway, and he like massaged it to death. By the time I got the pizza, it was like, I'm like, Garrett, that's dumb.
But he had fun.
He did, and I overreacted. But you know, I don't have children.
You overreacted?
I did. I overreacted. How is that? Are you starving?
It's falling out the bottom.
Okay, there's we need to have a bottom. So anyway, you never asked. So you decided to eat that instead of answer the question. I can see you being. Think about the one that you like the outfit the best. Like tennis, you get to have an outfit. Maybe that's for Janet.
My favorite sport is football, but women don't really do football. Women don't do a lot of sports.
You
So
can't wear fake nails and do
I could be a cheerleader.
I think we should sign off.
I want to be a cheerleader.
Yeah, she can be a cheerleader. Anyway, we
We'll see
thank
you
you for
tomorrow.
watching us.
Bye.
Bye.